Hello everyone, I'm back to unveil my next product, which is the DIY brow henna kit. So I am going to go over with you what exactly is in the bag so you can follow with me while you're getting them done in the privacy of your own home. So you're probably going to see a mirror image, but you get an idea. So this is the bag that you're going to be getting for the brow henna. So it says desperate times call for desperate measures, and isn't this a desperate measure? So, when you get this bag, you're going to first take out the instructions. Now, along with the instructions, there is a list of what's in the bag, so you can make sure that you have everything, and if you don't, please contact me, but I have double checked the bag. Make sure you open this. Let's do it together. I'm pretending like I'm a client. There are going to be 3 sheets in this. Your first sheet is going to be how to match your brows, because like my previous video, it's super important that you know the guide to draw out the brows so that when you apply the henna, you know that you're applying exactly on where you want the color to go and nowhere else. So I want you to pin this up somewhere, so you're going to follow this, okay? Then the second one is your instructions. So it is super clear, so if you don't have time to look at my video, you can totally look at this. So we're going to put that aside, and I'm going to show you what's in the bag. So as you can see, there are going to be 3 sets of gloves, because I'm hoping that you can get at least 3 henna applications until you get to see me next. So 3 sets of gloves. And then you have single-use makeup remover wipes. Okay, so you have 3 of those, and then you have about 4 cotton rounds in each of these bags. Of course, you have Q-tips, because you have to clean up those brows after application to make sure that they don't bleed. The second bag is the henna bag, very important. In this bag is the brown henna. So I've proportioned them out to put just about enough in a jar for 1 application. So I have 3 colors for now. I have blonde, I have 4. I have blonde, I have light brown, I have brown, and I have black. And what I suggest is, I would probably reach out to you to find out what your brow color is, but if I worked with you before, I almost always know. But we can always do a consultation before you buy a bag. So I have it labeled. This is the henna. So you have 3 of those boxes of henna. So I've given you 3 applications. And now, this is a very important part. This is called a brow paste. And when you read the instructions, you're going to understand better. And then in my next video, when I'm explaining how to use it, it's all going to make sense. And then there is saline in the bag. These are single-use vials, which are super safe for your eyes. And I like to take the henna off with saline. So after the saline, this is also an important part. This is the distilled water drops. So when you take your henna, you're going to find out how to mix it. For after removal, we have the vitamin E skin oil. And then we have a pencil for the guide around your brows, how to draw them. Another bag. These are all the single use. This brush is to apply the henna and the brow paste. There are 4 of them. Actually, there are 5. This is to similar to the Q-tips, but it's a little bit more precise because it has a little bit more of a pointed tip if you want to clean out the edges to make them perfect. And then these are the micro tip brushes, which you want to use to mix up the henna. The first thing that is really important to do is to start with clean brows that are somewhat slightly dehydrated, because then they're going to grab the color more and more. So I'm going to take my single-use wipe. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to just tear it in half. I'm going to put the rest back. So I'm going to start by scrubbing, and you're going to go back and forth. Oh, by the way, I used my DIY brow kit last night, so my brows are already done. So you're going to go back and forth and back and forth. Once you've done that, the next step, you want to mix your henna, because the henna needs to be exposed to a little oxygen for it to start its curing process, and then it'll be able to deposit color better. So I'm using black henna. I'm going to tap the jar so that it's all even and flat. This is my distilled water dropper. So the goal is to put approximately equal amount of water to henna, so a 1:1 ratio. The cutest little dropper I found. Okay, I'm going to fill it with water, and I'm going to start with about 6 drops. Okay, let's start mixing. The microchip brush, mix. You want it to be a smooth paste and not super clumpy. So as you can see, it's still clumpy, so we need more water. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So mix it slowly so you don't make it too watery. So this part you definitely want to keep mixing until you start to see a paste that actually sticks to the microchip brush. So now your henna is mixed, and now we can let it oxygenate. This is a good time to map your brows. So take a look at the brow mapping guide. This is how your brows should look. Now, I have exaggerated them just a bit because I always like bigger brows, but please feel free to just stick exactly with your brow shape. So this is how you want to outline your brows. Now comes the interesting part. This is the brow paste. What is the brow paste? When we're learning in beauty school, the brow paste is a barrier cream. So it helps guide you. It's like painter's tape, basically, but it is in a cream form, so it's easy to take off. This is an important part. I'm going to show you a bit. I'm going to take one of the disposable brushes. I'm going to take just a little bit. So you see, that's all. And now I'm going to start outlining my brow. Now it's time for the henna application. Go ahead and grab the henna you mixed, and if you notice, it's really thick now. So we're going to add just 3 more drops of water to make it a little bit more smooth. So I'm going to use the same brush and I'm going to mix it up again. And the goal is to make it back into a nice smooth paste. Okay. Now you're going to take the other brush. Yes. Okay. So this is very important. The reason I've not done the fronts or boxed them in is because the latest trend and the beautiful way to fill in your brows is to do the ombre effect. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So while you drew the outline of your brow, you need to make sure that you did not get the pencil in your brow itself, because that's where the henna goes. I'm going to take just a little of the henna and I'm going to dab. First, I like to do the insides and then I refine the outsides. So you're going to press and drag and dab. A quick tip, because I do it really fast, I can start either from the ends or the fronts, but because you're going to be doing it for the first time, always start with the ends and then move towards the fronts, because you want your ends to be darker than your front. And the way we create the ombre effect is we clean out the fronts about 5 minutes into the application. So remember that you're not going to apply on both brows and then start the timer, because obviously you're taking time to apply. So start your timer right now for your right brow, and that's going to be 5-minute timer, because that's when we clean out the fronts. Are up. Okay, I think that's better. That way you can just take the whites off as well. Now set the timer for 10 minutes. All right, 10 minutes are up. Let's see. I'm going to open up the cotton pads. I'm going to take one. This is my saline solution. Pop the top off. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit on a cotton pad. And now I'm going to first saturate. Gently wipe the rest off. And I can go back and forth. So once you've taken both off, you're going to open up your vitamin E capsule. Take a little bit in your fingertips. Do that. And gently pat your brows. I like to use this time to put it all over my face. So vitamin E oil, coconut oil are amazing for your skin. They are not oils that will clog your pores. So that's it, girls. We're done. Send me before after pictures.